I feel like I've been fortunate to have been a superintendent for 6 years. I'm going into year seven, and I often talk about the superintendency pre-COVID, the superintendency during COVID, and the superintendency post-COVID. And I'd have to say that the superintendency post-COVID is probably the most challenging. The role, I believe, has evolved significantly since prior to COVID. I think there's a stronger need for the superintendent to be able to ensure that safety is of the utmost priority, where safety has always been an issue, but now more than ever with recent incidents that have occurred at schools. We're also talking about just the mental health crisis that we're experiencing and the need as the superintendent to prioritize funding to ensure that we have counselors, mental health counselors, social workers in our schools. Since COVID, we have increased the number of counselors, mental health counselors, and social workers in our schools because there's an even bigger need for those wraparound services, not just for kids, but their families as well. We're also seeing just extreme divisiveness out in our communities, and public education is being thrown in the political crossfires. So it's so important as a superintendent to be able to have the skills to effectively navigate those issues in your community, but you have to have effective communication skills to stay ahead of all of those issues that are brewing in communities, because there's so much misinformation out there, and there's always so much potential for almost anything to become a controversy, that you have to really stay at the forefront and keep your community apprised of what is truly happening within your schools. So I feel like we've been very fortunate in Seguin. It is a very conservative community, and so there's been potential for controversies, but we've been able to avoid that because of the strong partnership that we have with our parents and with our community, and really keeping them apprised of what we're doing in the school district that doesn't match up to what you are hearing in the news, or are reading about, or seeing on social media. So I'm thankful for the community that I serve, for their support, but it takes a lot of work to combat that